Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your Practice Production Pearl of the Week. What level practice do you really want to have? Remember, 50% of dental practices are in the bottom 50% of production. So, I know you got to think about that one a little bit. The reality is most practices underperform. After all these years of working with practices, over 30,000 doctors since 1985, we have incredible data showing what can be accomplished and how much practices do not accomplish. A funny question is to ask, how much production did you not get this year? But we can now answer that question because we know that almost every practice is a minimum of 30 to 50% below where it could be in 1 to 3 years. We see practices that grow at 12% a year, and we see practices that grow at 35% in a year. Either way, that's great progress if you can do the same numbers for 2 or 3 years in a row. You need to start to focus on production opportunities. Start with your schedule. Block it out to hit a daily goal. If you're not hitting the goal, it tells you need better internal marketing communication to your patients. The 30-day email that tells patients about new services, about the services you have, about opportunities in the practice, that markets the practice and builds the brand. Communicating to patients from front desk phone calls through hygienists using excellent scripting to communicate the messages you want them to hear. And asking patients for referrals, asking patients for reviews. We have one client who just went from 8 reviews to over 300 in 18 months, and they were almost all 5-star. And by the way, if you ever get a bad review, the easiest thing you can do, the only thing you can do, is get a lot of good reviews to push it down. You can't debate it, you can't argue it back and forth because you just look terrible, unfortunately. So understanding production, presenting cases, presenting ideal dentistry, following up on unaccepted cases, that alone will increase production by 12%. There are so many ways to increase your practice production. You want to take advantage of it, and you want to set your practice on fire. Levin Group accepts practices for consulting that have a production level of 1.5 million per doctor or more. Just making that available to any of you, and I'll see you next week.